Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. And today we got a match preview. Of course, West Ham United versus Newcastle. I had to bring my guy Steve for this preview. Steve, how you been, man? How you been?
All right, man. Newcastle have 6 wins out of 8 somehow, despite all my complaining. But you know what? Look, you guys are in very rough shape. Hopefully, we get the dub. But I mean, yeah, things are all right, man. Like I said, it's Halloween. I'll probably go out do some stuff. So, but yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, chilling.
Good, good to know, bruv.
Yeah.
Fuck this match. Uh, like literally, this is what I'm on. Yeah, this is what I'm on. Like, I'm on like. Is there any form of like positivity that other people are going to try and say to me that, oh, West Ham could do and West Ham could do this? Because let me just reel off a few stats here. West Ham haven't won a home game since February,
Yeah.
and West Ham haven't beaten Newcastle at home since 18-19 season.
Yeah.
So that, like, I know you guys haven't won an away game in time, yeah, but I don't think it matters. I have to be
No,
so
we
honest.
have. No, we haven't won away in a really long time. But like these are the kind of games that like you can reverse it. You know, you can change that. But I am very aware of that. Yeah, I mean, draw with Villa, draw with Leeds, lost away to Brighton, draw with freaking somebody. We beat Union Saint Joa 4-0 in the Champions League, so I'll take that away win. But yeah, the Premier League is long, bro. We have not won away in quite a while. So,
Yeah,
um, but I mean, like I said, it's the perfect opportunity to change that. That's really all that is.
yeah, that's facts. And at least you guys have done some form of business that makes sense for your club. I know with the whole fucking Isak saga, yeah, last summer, like people probably in the Newcastle fan base probably wanted to headbutt every human possible, yeah. But uh bruv, at least you got someone like Watermada, bruv. He's actually fits your style a lot more. So tell me about him, bro. Like this guy
Yeah.
has linked up every time you guys create a goal, I feel like I see him in some form of the open play.
Yeah, I mean, the two summer signings that have been most impactful are Malik Chow and Voltamata, the two Germans in
Yeah.
England, which doesn't have a great history of good things, but hey, it is what it is. Voltamata for me is like entirely responsible for any attack that we make. So
Mhm.
that is as much as a testament to him as it is kind of a problem. If you man mark Voltamata out of the game, unless he does his back heel thing, which he does once a game, whether it's a pass or a goal, which is nice. Yeah, you that is how you stop us. If you just keep Voltamata as least involved in the game as possible, you've got a chance to keep us at 0. So that's a big thing for you guys. But Voltamata for me, I thought we overpaid for him. I actually watched a lot of him at Stuttgart. I liked Demirovic a bit more just because he doesn't have the same skill set, but like Demirovic's shooting and heading, and I just thought he was more complete, not as athletic and not as techy and all that. But I, so that was the guy that I was like, okay, I'd rather probably go for him. We spent a lot of money on Voltamata, and I still think he needs to improve his shooting. He always shoots up. That's why his goals are always, very, hitting the post, which he's done a few times, or the crossbar rather. So he's got to work on that, but I think he's came in and blown my expectations away, to be honest. Not even the goals, just he had a great game against Fulham, but he didn't score because he just
Yeah.
linked everything up so nice. Always had Bassey and forget the other Fulham center back. It was
Anderson.
Bassey and
Anderson.
now Anderson was actually hurt for the game. It was
Oh, Diop. It's a Diop. Yeah.
yeah, who's rubbish, and he looks
Yeah.
like he's one of the most least mobile players I've ever seen in my life. Like the guy struggles out there
Yeah.
real
We had
bad.
him.
Yeah, yeah. he's he's awful, but yeah. So he was always occupying Voltamata and Voltamata with the mobility was able to set up really nice chances and win fouls and all that. So Yeah, Voldemar has been really, really impressive, and he's worth the price that I thought we overpaid for by maybe about 20. Because, like, Bayern München didn't want to spend over 55, 50-ish for him, and Stuttgart wanted the 75 million euros or whatever, and we paid that. So it's been good so far, though. It's been good. Yeah, I think he does kind of fit more than Isak. Albeit I don't think he's as deadly as a finisher. He's still back goals, so
Yeah,
anyhow, just has a good track record with strikers as well. I do trust him on that, as critical as I am of how a lot of his strikers, all shapes and sizes and profiles and all that, they do well. They do well. Like Callum Wilson was ridiculous for Bournemouth when he was fit. They're
yeah.
scoring really good goals like as soon as they got promoted. So um he has a good track record with strikers, so I'm happy to see that that's translated. And I wasn't. That's the one thing that people were freaking out about that I wasn't too worried about is who comes in after Isak. They can't possibly be as good. They can't possibly, yada yada yada. But it's like, dude, there's a whole world of football out there. There's 6 continents that you can
For
go and
sure,
buy
yeah.
strikers from. If your scouts know what they're doing, then they'll find someone. They
Yeah.
will.
Facts. Like with the right scouting as well, people actually got to use their fucking scouts properly. Like
Yeah.
even if it doesn't even have to be like anywhere niche or anywhere big. You just have to find the right fit. You literally just have to find the right. People think, oh, where's the replacement, bro? Just look around the world, bro.
Yeah.
That is what you man at the top is job is. Like you're getting paid a lot. You're getting paid a lot up there. So what? Do what? Go around the world, bro. Go around and find the next target. If you're
Yeah.
expecting a player to leave, go and find the next one. So you don't have to squander. Get a shortlist. Do something. Isn't that right, David Sullivan, bro? Go and use your fucking scouts, you bastard, bro. But that's the thing, yeah. Like when I watched Watermada, I thought, okay, like you're actually gonna get your wingers in a different way. So like they're actually gonna like run them behind and do more shit as well. Because like with Isak, it's like they have to like pass it into him in behind more than they get to run it behind,
Yeah.
even though your wingers are more suited to running it behind. And to be fair to Eddie Howe, it's not even just strikers that he has a good track record with. It's general like forward players because
Yeah.
even at Bournemouth, he had like Junior Stanislas, bro. Like he had
Yeah.
Stanislas. Like Stanislas isn't a bad player. He's actually the first footballer I ever met. Funny enough,
Oh
when in
wow.
the 10-11 season at West Ham, he was the first signature I
Damn.
ever got. By like Junior Stanislas.
Sick.
But he retired quite early. Retired at like 32 in the end.
Yeah.
But like in Germany, they had Josh King as well. Josh King was generally horrendous outside of Eddie Howe's coaching. So
And then they had
players like that as well.
the Fraser.
Yeah, Ryan Fraser. Yeah, yeah. He had
Fraser
like two
was
good seasons ever.
unbelievable. 16, 17. He had only Hazard had more assists than him at Chelsea or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
So yeah,
facts.
with the wingers, he gets a lot out of them. I don't know how much the hell he'll get out of Alanga because I think that brought his old right wing back in disguise. To be honest with you, but
Yeah.
I mean, bro, seriously, like that's one that I think it'll be hard to turn around. But like he's gotten Champions League braces out of Harvey Barnes. Like he's gotten Gordon's got a few goals in the Champions League as well. And again, I think if you combine the two players, Gordon and Barnes, you'd have a hell of a player, like a top player. Because if you have the finishing and the positional awareness and the kind of trickery of Barnes with the athleticism and like the work rate and the decent dribbling, then you could really have a hell of a player. Unfortunately, they're two separate beings. So there's decent left wing depth, but if it's somewhere I could upgrade on, that'd be nice. But like I said, like you said, Howe does generally good with forwards, and Jacob Murphy's still the best winger. Still, and we've had him at he's coming up on a decade since we bought him from Norwich for a few million.
Yeah, but like everyone thought it was his twin, bro. Everyone thought it was once he started getting good, everyone thought it was his twin stepping in. I forget that he's a twin.
I think twins at Portsmouth, is he not?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he got promoted with them.
Yeah,
I think he left another club. I forgot which club he left for Portsmouth, but the club that he left for was doing better than Portsmouth at the time. Everyone was like, "Why the fuck are you going to Portsmouth?"
Right.
And then Portsmouth got promoted. So I think I was kind of like, "Well, that's why I moved, mate. That's why I moved." And to be fair with Alanga, I don't actually rate him either, but I thought it was a good fit in terms of like what it makes sense. It's just the price is mad, and he's not a goal scorer, so it's like but like in the big games or in games where like he's actually going to run him behind or whatever, it will be effective. It's just like, can you actually put the ball in the back of the net? Like, can you?
No is the simple answer. No, and he overthinks everything, and he slips and trips over the ball sometimes because he does everything too fast, and he can't do it clean and fast. It's rushed. It's like he's got endeavor about him. He's got like willingness to get on. I don't have any issues with that, but like it's the ability, dude. It's the decision making in tight space. Like that's been the issue. Maybe it's confidence too. I don't know, but it looks like a right wing back playing winger. That's all it is.
He'd be a good wing back, I can't lie.
Yeah, he would, because then people don't expect mad G&A out of him. Just like with Joe Ellington. Nobody expects mad GA out of him. I think he should do a bit more for that, because he's a box to box 8 and he gets in those and he does okay, but even then it's like you don't expect Joe Ellington to get goals. And I don't expect goals out of, but when you put a forward and you don't expect them to get goals from him, it's like, okay, what's the point? Put someone else in there that Murphy can give you that.
Yeah, he can.
And his crossing is better. His shooting is better. His decision making, like getting out to the byline and putting in consistent crosses, has been. He's been one of our players of the year, and that's gonna be one of the things that, like on Sunday, like I gotta see him. And I don't really care who plays left wing, because I don't necessarily think it matters, because then you just bring the other one on. But Voltemata, you have to start Voltemata, Murphy, and Gordon, or Barnes front 3.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't think it fucking matters who you start. I'll be real. I really don't think it matters. You could start Nick Pope up front, bruv. Like, I don't think it matters for coming up against Max Kilman. I really don't think it matters. Like, I'm looking at like what we just discussed there about Elanga, and I can just picture it already in my head. West Ham playing around with the football for no reason. Max Kilman decides to be like, oh yeah, I used to play futsal when I was younger. Let me just take too many touches and give away the ball real quick, because that's what I do in it. And then Diouf is like already up the other end of the pitch, expecting the ball to come to him. And then Language like, do you see that space there? I'm trying to get my first Premier League goal for Newcastle. Hold on, give me a second. And he just cuts in on his left foot for no reason and starts scoring. That's what I'm expecting to happen. Just because it's us, not because of Elanga. But Elanga's the kind of person to do that. In my
West Ham United are a charitable organization, man.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, they give things to the poor.
Yeah, and West Ham are the ones that don't profit. They're like, we're the fans that don't profit. Like, exactly. By the way, Prev, this is the wrong fucking emoji, Prev. It's not the right emoji for the spectrum. It's the wrong emoji for the spectrum.
It's a puzzle piece if you really want to be a fucking dickhead, but whatever.
A puzzle piece. West Ham stunk against Leeds. Scoreline was kind. I mean, I know. We can see the 2 in like 15 minutes. So I'm expecting a very, very entertaining game for Newcastle fans, because I remember the 5-1 a few years ago. I remember it was the game where basically our fans were fucked off about Moyes, even though we were in a conference league. So we're like, there's teams in a bad place. Let's get behind the team. Let's create an atmosphere. We start pressing, because Moyes doesn't know how to coach a press, so it looks fucked. And then all of a sudden, Newcastle were 2-0 up in God knows how long. And Callum Wilson is doing the Macarena, bruv, because him and Antonio have a podcast and he predicted to do the fucking Macarena. So you see Callum Wilson, if you play today, on Sunday, and you don't score, I will never, ever forgive you. I'm never going to forgive you anyway, but I will never forgive you. Like, never. Like, there's zero chance. Like, I've never seen a player that's on a pay-to-play contract.
I can't remember the last time I've seen that either.
Yeah.
I really can't. Like, I'm trying to think, man. There's some ghetto leagues that I watch, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think pay to play. That's a first for me, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even have like a Tom Heaton or anybody like that on a pay to play, bro. Like, they give him an actual wage.
Scott Carson was on a wage. before he retired. He was
Yeah.
on the wage. I mean, listen, he's won bear trophy, so he didn't do fuck all. But he only played against you lot
Oh.
once, and that was it. But like this is the thing now. We needed a striker, and Sullivan's like, you know what? Yeah, you see the guy who scored against us bare times. Let's just sign him in it so he doesn't score against us. And I'll be real, it's just a waste of time because he's getting paid. Apparently, the contract is he gets paid 3K a week regardless, and if he every time he plays, he gets a bonus. Every time he plays, he gets a bonus. So now I think someone's told Nuno to not play Callum Wilson because when he did score against Forest, he hasn't played since. And
Yeah.
Fulkirk is injured. So we're either going to play fucking Packets up front, yeah, or just not play Callum Marshall.
Really
somehow.
useless.
Yeah, up front. Very useless up front. And we actually need someone to, pass the ball when people are running in behind. Nah, do you know what? We'll start an extra defender. We'll play Ollie Skulls right wing back in it because he's definitely played there before. It's not like he's played every other single position on football pitch apart from that position. Like apart from literally the right hand side, he's played every other position. But no, play him on the right hand side, like because he's played there before, definitely. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I saw Diouf and Skulls on the same pitch. That should never happen. You're two left backs, bro. Two left backs. You put them on the same pitch. And Wan-Bissaka left centre back. Wan-Bissaka left centre back over three.
So you have three fullbacks in a back four.
In a back five.
Or five.
Yeah. Nothing can save it. And then the audacity. Oh yeah, go and blame Tadibo, guys, because he's the one that makes all the mistakes. Yeah, definitely. Because Tadibo makes mistakes.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Tadibo definitely makes mistakes, guys. Fucking idiot, bruv. Like, Wan-Bissaka is literally on the wrong side, man. Skulls is on the wrong side and everything, bruv. Like, I can't believe I'm even seeing Ollie Skulls on the right-hand side trying to use his left foot and be like, well, what do I do now, mate? What do I do now? Because I'm on the wrong side. It's like, he doesn't have a weak foot. Like, you're meant to, but he's not right-footed. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, what do you want him? He's on the touchline, bro. He's on the touchline trying to pass with his wrong foot. This is your fault, you bald fuck, bro. Like, I didn't want this guy in the first place, man. I didn't want
he's not good. He's not good.
The PR is insane. It's like, like when he got interviewed, he was like, well, we have to, like, prove to the fans that we're going to do something. It's like, bro.
No, that's not the goal. Your goal is to keep the fucking team in the league. Not prove. You can actually, if you do one, then it says to the it kills two birds with one stone. You're concerned on the wrong thing.
Exactly.
That's what
it's
that
like.
says.
It's like the fans have heard enough promises. It's time we show them. It's like, what have you shown us, bruv? What have you shown? 1 draw, bruv, and 3 losses. Great start, bro. Great start. New manager bounce is unreal. Unreal new manager bounce.
So good.
Even Potter beat Arsenal, bruv.
Yeah.
Potter beat you, big man.
Yeah.
He beat you early in the season. Our only win is against you, bro. Like, our only win is against our current man. I'm going to say this every week until he wins a game. Our only win is against our current manager.
Who's still not won a game.
Yes. He's not won a game. He's not won a fucking game. Like, he won against Brentford at the start of the season, and I'm pretty sure that's the only game he won in the whole time of the 2 clubs he's been at. Because he didn't beat Palace. He didn't beat Palace. They drew. And then he got sacked after losing to us. Congratulations, bald fuck. Congratulations. Fucking idiot, man. Like, I could
the funny thing about that Forest Brentford game was everybody's talking crazy match day 1 about how bad Brentford were. And I'm like, you people, no, that's not the game to make a sweeping statement about. Because match week 1, there was freaking what you guys lost to somebody. You got this is Sunderland. Yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah. If y'all are calling your shot on the wrong London team to go down. Because I picked you guys to go down. Because you guys remind me a lot of Newcastle Mike Ashley shit.
Literally. And that's what we used to relate to when you
but
guys
with
had
more
Mike
money.
Ashley.
But with more money.
Yeah. And less spending.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even use the money. Our owners acting like we're broke and we've got the 7th healthiest PSR in the league. You know how much Villa and you guys would probably kill for our PSR right now? And we're not fucking doing anything with it. We're not doing anything with it, bro. We only signed Fernandes and Magassa when we lost to Chelsea. So it was like, oh shit, we're actually kind of shit. Let's actually sign some midfielders now. I wanted 3 midfielders in the window before the window started. I only got 2 in August. I'm like, on top of the youngsters, give me 3 midfielders. Because I know Potts is going to be there, even though he hasn't fucking played yet. And if he doesn't play on the weekend, he's never going to. Because Potts is our best. Well, Potts and Magassa are blatantly the only good keeper midfielders we have. So?
Have you liked Magassa so far?
I have, yeah. It's very, very hard for him to sell because he's had no preseason, no fitness. So he's had to build his fitness with us. But, so far, so good for me. I think he retains the ball really well, passed the ball really well. He just keeps it ticking. And then he's been fucking benched for Souček and Irving.
Good strength and awareness, Magassa. Yeah. I liked it. Like I said, when you bought him, I texted you. I was like, that is a good player. You know, you have one at least in the midfield.
Yeah. Fuck me. And then forget him then. Play Irving and Souček instead. Played the random guy from the Austrian league. No reason. And played the guy that fell off 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The guy, Declan Rice gave this guy a career.
Yeah.
Declan Rice gave Souček a career. For every Souček deficiency we had, Declan Rice was sweeping. And we didn't even care at the time because Souček was scoring. And he was putting his face on the line for blocks. I've never seen a man that claims to win every aerial duel, and every time he gets in the middle of the pitch, he does the tall guy thing. Well, I'm tall already, so I don't need to jump. Meanwhile, these midgets are fucking leaping over you to win headers. I remember we played against Palace once a couple years ago. Souček came up against Eze. Souček missed the ball in the air, and Eze won the header, brought it down, and then sat Souček on the floor by skills. I was like, fuck off. And nobody wants to pay attention to that shit, man. I hate when you got midfielders that can't pass the football, short or long. I don't like that. You're a midfielder for a reason. You're not meant to be just mid. You're just a fielder at this point. There's no midfielding. There's no midfielding.
Yeah, you can't be a midfielder and have 0 passing ability. Not even basic stuff. It's impossible. I don't even care what league it is, bro. You need to your midfielder should be able to just not even 100% accuracy. Nobody's asking for freaking Rodri clones and all this and Pedri clone. Nobody's asking for that. Dog, just pass the ball.
Yeah. Legit.
With some level of accuracy.
People call Declan Rice a centre back. This guy's more of a centre back than Declan Rice. He plays like a centre back. Of course. He plays like a old Premier League centre back. Yeah. He plays like Sol Bamba and Danny Shitu. These kind of centre backs. That's what Thomas Souček is. He's not one of them centre backs that are just rough and tall and just somewhat strong. And that's it. And they have got no ability. Yeah. He's the corner guy. He's you know what Gabriel's doing now? You used to see that from mid-table centre backs, short cross and them, man. He's short cross. He's short cross. That's what he is. He's short cross. He's a modern day short cross. If he was playing under Pulis, he'd either be playing up front or centre back. He's not either. He's not a midfielder. He's just one or the other of them. Because you can't be good in both boxes and not good in the middle. That doesn't make you a good box-to-box midfielder. Yeah, Titus Bramble regen. The definition of a Titus Bramble regen in midfield. But he's a nice guy, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I
didn't know nice guys kept you out of relegation trouble.
Well, nice guys will make you finish last. They will make you finish last, mate. Yeah. That's what they'll do. Nice guys will make you finish last. Literally. Battling with wolves to kill ourselves. Yeah. That is all it is. And then when they're arguing in the crowd, outside the ground, and we're just above them.
Yeah.
I bet one of the players comes out. I dare you to argue. I fucking dare you. I dare one of you, man, to argue. I dare you. Because please argue with me. Argue with me and tell me the problem. If you say it's the owner, I'll believe you because I already know it is. But do something. Yeah. Come out in public. Do something because this is bigger than your career. This is way bigger than your career right now. It's way bigger than any individual career at West Ham United. Come out and say something. If this was if we had a Mark Noble, this is what he would be useful for.
Yeah.
Like coming out and saying something because he's got willpower. It's the only man that can say anything right now is Bowen. We need Bowen to come out and say something. Like he's doing
I
all
don't
the
think he's
interviews
got
already.
it in
Telling us
him.
about
I don't
Bowen.
think he's got.
No.
I don't. He's not. He's not damn good player, but like, and as a captain, makes sense. He's not the kind of guy to shake shit up unless he's a completely different person in the locker room than what we see. He doesn't really come across like that, and that's fine because certain guys just have it or they don't. Like it's you. That's a problem though. You need to have leaders in your team, good team or a bad team. You need to have leaders and some sort of camaraderie in the locker room and a pecking like. I think that's something your team lacks a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe outside of a Wan-Bissaka, I guess, but even then, he's never been main guy, really, at anything. Like Paqueta, Leon was always second choice. Not in terms of starting, but like in terms of the role in the team and stuff. Yeah, he dictated games, but Anthony Lopes for a while was that guy there, like a Zat,
Yeah,
so
that
or
makes sense.
Depay. Depay really took on a leadership role when he grew a lot as a player and as a leader. So I think Bowen isn't that kind. He'll go talk to fans. I saw him do that after one of your games.
Yeah, it's a Wolves game. Yeah,
the Carabao Cup one. I saw that. He will do that, but he's not the kind where it's like he's gonna go off on a press conference after the game and call out the owners.
Yeah, like this is the problem.
It's hard
as well,
to do.
Yeah, I know, but like they got people cosplaying as leaders like Ward Prowse as well. Like he's not even here anymore. Like sort of thing. He's not even in the squad, bro. Like just because you're a captain at Southampton, mate, that don't make a fucking difference. You got relegated with them, so clearly you can't lead anyone out of anything. So I'm glad he's not playing anymore. But that's the only good thing Nuno's ever done.
Yeah.
But we ain't got leaders there. Like we've got no characters either. Like I can tell it's just a characterless dressing room. Like I can tell that people. It's not even a lack of caring either. And that's the worst part. It's not a lack of caring, it's a lack of quality. I don't see any player right now and be like, they're not trying enough. It's not about not trying.
Yeah.
You're just shits, and we're just in a mess of like people that are unsettled here. The only people that didn't want to be here, well, I think Taniba probably didn't want to be at one point because he wanted to punch up half the managers that we had. But like Kudus didn't want to be here, so cool, he left. But if Taniba really didn't want to be here, he would have pushed for a move and we would have sold him.
Yeah.
But Tadibo is someone that will at least get on with it no matter the circumstance. So he's like everyone else. Everyone gets on with it. It's not like anyone's moaning or anything. Anyone's doing anything extra. They're just getting on with the job. They're honestly just getting on with the job. Like that's all I could ask for. But I also want the managers, play players in the right position. I would like our owners to hire an actual manager anyway. So that ain't happening anytime soon, and that's a big problem for me. That's a big problem for me, and like that's why I don't have any confidence going in any game. Like, how can you not win a game at home in nearly a year? It's nearly been a year since I've seen a home win. And no, I'm not boycotting a Newcastle match. It's just meant to be a protest, but apparently it's for the Burnley game and not this game. But I don't know if they've changed it or not. So that's why I think the plan is to protest next week. I'm not too sure, but unless they've changed it, I don't know. I would never hate the Concretes more than you hate the Sullivans. You don't deserve it, Max. Nah, I know, but like, bruv, fuck Sullivan. Fucking drowsy, fucking midget, bruv. Like, generally just does every time he's in his seat like this and watching the game, his face pisses me off. His face pisses. They always pan to him as well, and he always just stands there safe. You're not meant to be safe here. Like, what happened to throwing coins at these, man? Like, this was like 7 years ago. Like, you have a coin in your
it's a Burnley home game. I remember that.
Yeah. We've got Burnley in the week. So maybe we can recreate a little sentiment value. People love sentiment. Let's make some sentiment. Yeah. Get me on the pitch. How about that? I will, like, if I was sitting near the fucking pitch here, I would generally go on. What are you going to do after that? What are you going to fucking arrest me for running on the pitch? You're going to arrest me. You think I give a fuck at that point? At that point, do you think I care? I will get the flag and put it in the circle, just like last time, and then we'll see what's going on. How can you allow a man to put a corner flag in the middle of a pit? That will always be funny. That's 22 of you. There's 22 of you, and you just allowed the man to put a corner flag there. Like, Joe, I hear it, man. I hear it. But let someone else do that. We need an awakening moment.
I think
We
that's
need like a
the
wake up
problem
call.
is that's happening too late. Like
Mm.
Wolves fans, it looks like they're really crashing out and shit.
Yeah.
And they'll probably do more and more because, like, I think they know that they're fucked. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they
Maybe
do.
some of your fans just maybe not enough of them. I think is probably the best way to put it. Know that you're like fucked.
I think the problem is everyone's too accepted of it. No, so it's like because everyone. The problem is every West Ham fan saw it coming because of the owner we have. So I think they're very much like, ugh, fuck's sake. I'd rather just go
Yeah.
home. Like, and I don't blame them because like, what are you meant to do in that stadium? It's like people think, oh, it'd be the same at Upton Park. People didn't really leave early at Upton Park unless it was like last 10 minutes because to
Yeah.
get from the traffic. But now people are leaving like 30 minutes before a game ends and like 20 minutes before a game ends. And I don't blame them because the train station's one of the worst train stations in England. Like Stratford is one of the worst train stations ever. It's hell.
Oh
Like
wow.
standing up for half an hour after I've just walked from the stadium, I cannot be asked. Like I cannot be asked.
Yeah.
Like even though it's closer than Upton Park, it's not. That's not already positive that it has over Upton Park. It's closer to me, and it's still. But Upton Park was still in East London. It's not exactly a trek. Like with public transport, it's not a trek at all. At all. And we're talking like 10-minute difference,
Yeah.
20-minute difference, maybe. Maybe. Like, fuck me. Like, I just want to say to people all the time, if your team is considering moving stadium, yeah, consider the position you're in. Unless you're in a really comfortable position where you feel like you're still gonna reach your targets no matter what, or you are reaching your targets,
You talking about targets
then
like
cool.
attendance or just as a club?
As a club. So like if you're title winning
We're
side,
that's the buzz with us. Like we're our owners. I mean, our owners got more money than freaking anything, anyone.
yeah.
Like the financing. That won't be an issue. But apparently they're looking at like the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas as like a model to go off, which is a beautiful stadium. I haven't been there yet, but it's gonna be huge, and we could. Newcastle could have an 80,000 capacity stadium. I think it'd sell out most of the time because it's a one club city and it's a pretty big city, and we've always supported them really well. So looking forward to that in February when I go to the game. But yeah, so
Fair enough. Like,
would you recommend a stadium? Like, do you think we're ready for a stadium move? Like, do you think we have?
I think you're handling it better. Yeah, I think you're handling it better because you should be doing it at the place you're in right now. If you had the new ownership or whatever, or even if it was Mike Ashley, whatever it is, and you was bottom of the table, round the bottom of the table, or you were just mid table. If you were finishing 10 to 12 every season, don't move. Why are you moving stadium? There's no point.
Yeah, because you gotta keep the fans happy.
Yeah, like we only finished 7th because of Payet, and we wanted to give the last, well, not even 7th or 8th, I can't even remember. The 15-16 season, the only reason why we finished even like top 8 was because of Payet, and it was that last season at Upton Park. Some of the people in that team were in forms of their lives, not even just because of Payet. Cresswell had one of his best seasons ever. Antonio
Winston Reed.
Winston Reed was class. Ogbonna was brilliant. Like, Noble was trying to break into the England squad for the Euros. In fact, he not even no bias, but he fucking should have because Harry fucking Winks made it. Then man, like, what were we doing it? Like, look at that Roy Hodgson team. I'm not even saying, it's a mad because Noble would have made it England squad. Blah blah blah. That was a shit England squad. Noble could have made that
England team.
That was probably the worst England team I've seen in my lifetime, and that's saying a lot because England are shit. But Andy Carroll was still on form when he was playing. And Bilic was playing players out of position.
Rooney played against Iceland, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Rooney played against Iceland.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Old man
and
Rooney.
He was fucked by then. He was
Old
fucked.
fucking man Rooney.
Like, when you look at the West Ham players that were there as well, like Cheku Kiyate had a great season. Diafra Saka was being played out of position. If he was played in the position he was meant to be playing, then bruv, we would have been even higher. Because Diafra Saka had the season of his life before that. And Bilic was like, you know what? I don't really want to play players in their position. I prefer it out of position. So Saka, you're going on the right. Antonio, you're going right back. Like, what the fuck? Bilic was bitter cracking from earlier. Like, so people got to look at the starting 11 of the last game before at Upton Park as well. We had a front three of Payet, Carroll, Saka. Saka was on the right. No, it didn't make any sense. He never played there before. So just keep the front two of Eder Valencia, Sacco, Payet, and Lanzini in behind, and we would have like been higher than that. Like it wouldn't have it wouldn't have made a difference because it's not like bare robotic back then. Everyone's moving around. It's calm, so just move it around and adjust to the time. Like Antonio at right back. Milic had the audacity to say that Antonio could be one of the best right backs in the league.
Fucking hell, man.
You know, the next season,
Oh,
in the
God.
16-17 season when we moved, he had a
Ugh.
stinker against Chelsea at right wing back, and he got hooked off for Sam Byram. I never played there again.
God, Sam Byram even played for you guys.
Yeah, and we signed Sam Byram, I think, in January of the Upton Park season. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
the brother at Leeds, right?
Yeah, and we bought him from Leeds. We bought him from Leeds. We bought him from Leeds. He was Leeds captain.
Oh my God.
He was Leeds captain, and we bought him there. He wasn't and to be honest, wasn't a terrible player in terms of squad player, but injuries, oh my God. One of the most injury-prone players ever. Like, just in general.
He still wasn't on a pay-to-play contract. Like,
yeah, he wasn't on a pay-to-play. Half us should have been on pay-to-play then. Oh my God. Winston Reed, Andy Carroll. Like, we have so many injury-prone players. So many. Like, most of these men should be on pay-to-play contracts anyway.
Yeah.
Like, even Reece Oxford. Yeah, Reece Oxford was bursting onto the scene. But they didn't know how to integrate him because Academy of Football, the Mr. Academy of Football West Ham United doesn't know how to integrate young players ever since fucking Carrick and Defoe and Lampard all left. Like, still to this day, you don't know how to integrate a young player. But you know what?
Oxford is a free agent, so you could pick him up.
Homecoming.
He's only 26. Wow.
Yeah. Think about it. It was 10 years ago when he broke through.
Yeah.
He was 16. He was one of the youngest to ever break through.
Wow.
So, like, and now he's... Bro, if we actually did shit properly, we would have half the youth players that were good enough here now. like, we would still be doing shit. And also, Oxford, like, people like to say Declan Rice before Declan Rice, he would have never blocked his path through. He would have never blocked that. Like, at the time when Declan Rice broke through, we were playing 3 at the back and 2 DMs. Like,
yeah. There's space.
We would have been fine. Yeah, we would have been fine. Kouyaté was
Not
falling off.
Like World 11 or something in those positions. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Man, acted like we had Modric and Xavi. Like, you got to take their places. And, like, bro, no. Bro, we had a Kouyaté that was falling off, a Noble that was getting old. Like, there was space. There was space there. Like, and West Ham were even this close, by the way. Some of the coaches were like, you know what, Declan Rice might not be good enough, you know. So this is the kind of mess we've been in for a decade. And there was one coach that was like, you know what, you're not getting the decision. We're promoting him. We're going to make sure that the manager takes note of him. And Slaven Bilic even did this guy dirty. So if we still had Bilic, Rice would be at probably like Fulham or some shit by now. I don't know. Like, he would have gone to Fulham in the Championship to go back home, bro. He was born there. He was born there. So it's like,
oh, wow.
West Ham and the Academy, bro. West Ham and the Academy. Great success. The Academy of Football. Fantastic. And, you know, like, I've got to see people like Ben Johnson break through at my club here years ago. But Freddie Potts now is not allowed to play. Yeah, Ben Johnson isn't even playing for Ipswich now. Like, that was the best hate watch ever. Best hate watch of my whole life was seeing Ben Johnson have a howler at Ipswich. That is the best hate watch ever. Because the West Ham fans used to get on to me about Johnson's faster than Soufal. I'm faster than Soufal. I'm faster than Vladimir Soufal, bro. That don't mean Ben Johnson should play.
Ben Johnson don't even play for Ipswich in the Championship now.
Yeah, Furlong plays now. Fucking Furlong plays over... Furlong's a better right back anyway, but Furlong plays over Johnson. Darnell Furlong, bro. The guy who got renegade with fucking West Brom. Like, this is what I'm saying. And people thought I was lying. I remember the first game of the season, I watched Birmingham Ipswich. Damari Gray spun him. Damari Gray spun Ben Johnson.
After Damari Gray been in Saudi at Al Ettifaq, I think, for like a year or two. Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm saying. So being faster than Soufal isn't an achievement. And that doesn't mean you should play right back for West Ham. And that's what pisses me off. It's now like we've actually upgraded on our right backs a lot. Walker Peters and Wan-Bissaka is a humongous upgrade on the previous right backs we've had.
Yeah.
ever in my lifetime.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, it's a terrific upgrade. But what is the plan to build around it? I do not know. I do not know. Like the poor squad planning is the reason why we're here. People don't understand that. Big up Sunday. I'd say Newcastle 3-0. Have a good record at the London Stadium. You do. You do. I can't wait to give you guys your first away win in 6 months. Can't wait, bro. Cannot wait. Like, I can't. I fucking hate this club so much. I fucking hate this club so much, man. I fucking hate it. Like, I gotta go on Sunday and fucking watch this shit again.
I mean, you don't have
Ah,
to.
I know, but it's like I'll finish the job in it. I'll finish it. This is my last season ever. I'll maintain that. It's gonna be my last
Yeah.
season ever until the owners leave.
Yeah.
I will never ever go again. And fuck it, man. I can't be bothered. You said earlier about play positions you might need to upgrade in the future. Is there any other positions that you would like to upgrade at Newcastle in the future once you guys get like hang of your PSR, etc., where you can like identify targets and be like, that area needs covering.
Well, Eddie Howe don't want to play with a number 10, but like I think we do need a number 10 for games like these. Because as terrible as you are, I don't think we'll create abundances of chances. Because Brentford play with a 10, Damsgaard, so they create a lot of chances against you guys. Most teams have some sort of 10. Like we are just too reliant on the through balls and that from Guimaraes and Tonali. Ramsey's probably the most creative one, and even he's more of a ball carrying 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, that for me that has to be a priority. Like you got to evolve your team eventually. Like I do feel like we are most of the time the same sort of team that when he took over, just a higher quality version of it, which is cool because it's like everybody like knows what's up. But the problem is, yeah, everybody at the club and the players, they know what's up, but so do our opponents. So
yeah,
you gotta mix it up, man, because these teams constantly do. The good ones, at least, they do evolve. They change how they do things. They change players up, and yeah. So a 10 for me, definitely. Goalkeeper, I want to see us go big in. To be honest, I don't have a problem with Pope necessarily as a shot stopper most of the time, but I do feel like he's not going to be at this level in a year or two. So bring in someone well scouted and sourced that's 24, 25-ish, goalkeeper. And I think we can do that. I think we could do that. So, yeah, those, and then wingers. I can't like Murphy's the best winger at the club, to be honest.
you're Ray
Yeah.
Gordon.
No, because he's too up and down. He's some of his attributes are good, but he's too predictable at times. He's way too predictable to cutting in and shooting. I like him sometimes more off the right because he'll actually have a willingness to cross, but then it's like, all right, well, Murphy, are you going to put him left? And then that's the issue there. And then proper backup, because I don't know what's up with Wissa. I guess he's got another injury setback. Looks like we overpaid on that as of now. I didn't mind paying all the money for Wissa because I've been a fan of Wissa since he was at Lorient like 6 years ago. So I mean, but we're gonna get a half season out of him at most. It's already October 31st. He hasn't made any appearance for the club in anything, so he's got to get going. So maybe that can be a winger on the right where you play 2 up top, but Eddie don't really do 2 up top. And when we do in game, sometimes it hasn't really worked. So yeah, for me, wingers, goalkeeper, the fullback situation, I'm fine with. I mean, I think Trippier will probably go at the end of the season, so just bring in someone as backup to Tino. Let's see how Tino is after a long injury. Same with Lewis Hall. Because they're 2 outstanding young fullbacks either side. And then Tino can do both. Tino can play left and right back at such a high level. It's
Yeah, he's
no wonder
fantastic.
why Man City. It's no wonder why Man City are like interested in him. But they got to pay a lot, probably about 75, 80, what we were asking for. Will they spend that on a fullback? I think it'd immensely improve their team because that's basically just an English Joao Cancelo. I don't think he's as good as Cancelo, but defensively he's a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that would for them would make a lot of sense. He'd be difficult to replace, not impossible, but so I'm good there. Yeah, and in midfield, I think depth wise, if Ramsey can stay fit, that's like a decent backup. Tonali looks like he's staying for a while. Just sign him on a 4-year extension. Bruno G, I'm convinced will probably stay with us the rest of his career because he genuinely loves the place. He genuinely has like rejected approaches from bigger teams. We've had 100 mil release clause last summer. Man City could have activated it. They didn't. Barca, Real Madrid, PSG, etc. They could have done it. They didn't. So I think we're gonna have him for the long term. He's already like 28. Miley, good backup, and I'm glad the house playing him a bit more. Willock, I think he needs to move on, to be honest. So, but yeah, other than that, I think our teams we've got a good base. Just got to add some different elements of our game. A ball playing goalkeeper is still a really good shot stopper in the 10, and then you just add depth, and then we'll see how it goes. But
yeah. No, I fully get that. Like, big ups for
put
example.
Alango right wing back. If you're gonna go with the 3 at the back, which you sometimes do.
Yeah, little 3 at the back of the Alango right wing back. That'll cook. I can't lie. That'll cook.
Yeah,
I can't lie. Yeah, look, like if you got a pace abuse, like I know it's not FIFA, but you've got one pace abuser in your fucking team. It helps if you use them correctly. If you use it, like especially when you're playing on the counter at times. Big up Elijah for the raid. Big up to everyone that came up for Elijah's raid. Big up to everyone here. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already as well. And Steve's links is in the title, people. So please subscribe to Steve if you're subscribed to me already. Hi, Mike. So Steve and all his 300 teams he supports. Big up Jay Simpson, bro. Big up Jay Simpson. Willock somehow good against a good.
He was actually.
Yeah.
But they did play through us a bit easy at times, and he was the guy that got caught out. But Tonali was amazing.
Oh yeah, he was sensational that game. I've always liked Willock, to be fair, but like again, injuries,
dude.
Injuries killed him. I feel like he's got slower and slower every time he's come back as well. That's the problem. Like, and the one thing he really had was like his energy, his pace, like as well as his ball carrying. So it's like
box crashing, first time finishing, yeah.
Like so, he's the kind of player now that would sign for West Ham next season, and you'd look like shit. Like,
I think he's the kind of player Chris Willock.
I think he's at Cardiff now in League One. If we sign Chris Willock, I will shoot someone, bro. He was alright QPR, man. I still would want to kill someone, man.
How many years ago was that?
Yeah, that was like 4 years ago, bro. He was alright QPR, man, with him in Elias chair, but I just don't care right now, bro. It's just we're gonna be in the championship next season. We're gonna be in the fucking championship, man. Yeah. Fuck! Sorry, I screamed down the mic. Fuck's sake! Fuck's sake, man. We're gonna have a fucking aneurysm. First time we did it since the takeover, but yeah. Like, Steve, would you play Hall in the 8 instead of Joe Linton if you get a quality left back?
Apparently, Hall is a midfielder, and when we bought him from Chelsea, he played a bit in midfield. I don't think it's a bad idea, but like at left back, he's really freaking good. So I wouldn't necessarily move him from there. If there was a game to try and see how that works, I'm cool with it. And believe me, I think Joelinton is the midfielder that I'd want to find an upgrade on. Maybe Ramsey can be that. I don't know. He won't do Joelinton things, but that goes for better or for worse. Like he has attributes that Joelinton doesn't have, and Ramsey has, and Joelinton has attributes that Ramsey doesn't have. So it's more of an offensive-minded approach if we like Ramsey's long-term solution as the 8 instead of Joelinton. But for me, if you want to put Hall there, but I'd rather just go sign a specialist 8. There's plenty of them. Plenty.
There's so many, yeah. There's so
Yeah.
many. That's why one of like the most common positions of players you can sign. Be real. It's the midfielders, bro.
Yeah.
There's plenty of midfielders in the world that you could go and sign like in any league that couldn't fit towards what you're trying to do as well. And
Yeah.
like I thought Lewis Hall is one of them footballers as well. He's versatile, but he doesn't look like he's any less of a player in the positions he plays, sort of thing. He's what I want Skulls to be if he gets the right
Right.
development, because
Right.
Skulls and Lewis Hall have come up playing the same positions, like across the midfield. Can sometimes, very occasionally, did play on a 10. Very occasionally, did play left mid, like
Yeah.
etc. Those kind of players. That's what I want Skulls to, because I see similar attributes and they're the same kind of player. I think Lewis Hall is better technically, just overall, but I
Ball
want Skulls to
striking.
be like someone like, yeah, ball striking, yeah. Like I think do you know what it is with Skulls? He has a shot on him. We just don't see it enough. We just don't
That's
see it
true.
enough. He also just doesn't fucking play enough. But we've got
Yeah.
Diouf now, but it's like if you're gonna do the Skulls Diouf thing, put Diouf like wing back and put Skulls left centre back and
Yeah.
let them both attack. Like the whole we used to do it with Cresswell and Masuaku. They used to link up correctly. They used to link up very
Yeah,
well.
freaking Eddie
under
Inter,
Moyes.
bro. Eddie Inter, DiMarco, Bastoni. Bastoni's got
exactly.
license to go forward most of the time. Then you just drop Çalhanoğlu, tell him to sit, or you tell Mkhitaryan track back. Like, yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Exactly. Like it's not difficult, bro, to make the adjustments. How did you end up supporting Newcastle of all teams being in America?
In 2017, I was forced to by a family friend who lives in the area. So, because I didn't have an EPL team, and yeah, that's how that happened. So I was forced to.
Yeah, like at least you get the balance. This is what I mean, people. Like you see, Steve has won because he's got all these teams that you can just like go to. At least he's like someone that like is hopefully doing well at the time. Like you could be like, I believe at least they're keeping me alive, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas like I've got stocks in teams and like teams that I like from like when I was younger, but I don't have the same passion as I do as for West Ham. It's
Yeah.
like I can't just switch to being like an Inter Milan channel or like a QPR.
You might have to if West Ham get relegated, though. Somebody's gonna want top tier, top flight coverage on your channel. You know.
I know, but like that's what I said. It's going to be a bit of a rebrand on the channel next season. That's why it's going to have to be, just because it's going to have to be. The only West Ham content strictly like live I'm going to do is probably watch alongs because there's bare fucking games and I'm not going to go next season. And like, so I'm going to be at home doing every game, and you might very occasionally get a live match reaction from me, and that's it. I'll do my fan cam. And I'm going to bed, bruv. Like I will go to bed and live peacefully, because I'm going to make the channel as just a general channel instead of purely West Ham. Like not even just general football, general anything. Like so you just like me as the personality for the channel instead of just like, oh, he's the West Ham guy. No, bruv. Because being a West Ham guy is not gonna make me grow anyway, but also getting relegated excuses to rebuild. So I'm trying to do as much different shit as possible, bro. So I'm building, bro. It's a process, guys, and all that nonsense, bro. There's the only process you can believe in. Because any football process, you deserve assassination attempts for trying to promise a process. I'll be real. Not even an attempt, you deserve, forget the attempt, you deserve assassinations for promising processes in football, man. Fuck that shit, bro. I can't be asked for all that shit. Asked because Newcastle is one of the teams that the City like only that City supports. It's the heart of that City's best fans in the league. Yeah, it is very true. It's very true because like, bro, I've heard a lot of like good and bad stories about people that have traveled to Newcastle on like an away day, where it's like, I had a bad way going to the travel. I had a bad situation going to the game because we probably lost, but I had a good night out afterwards. That is literally the same thing I hear from everyone. Bad travel, can't be asked in the stadium, but a good night out. That is what I hear from everyone. Every single person. Like, oh man, fuck's sake. Like,
I never even thought of it. Sorry to cut you off. I never even thought about it. Our fans do have to travel. We're the the northernmost. So yeah, we like London away days, dude. Those are long, and we have to do a bunch of them. You only come up here once, and then that's your trip down. We have to do more. Yeah. And we're further away from Europe as well. So when we have European games, They probably have to do a connecting flight from Newcastle to London to wherever.
Definitely. Yeah, and even then, when it's not even in London the way it is, that's bad for you. It's Bournemouth away because that's the other side of the country. It's literally one side to the other. It's like that's why I don't like these TV lot for trying to put it at a certain time, because I feel sorry for both fan bases whenever they have to go and travel. Like I remember when they put Newcastle Bournemouth last season as a 12:30 kickoff at St James. I'm like, these fucking Bournemouth fans have to like
to wake up at 2
travel
a.m.
the first day, bro. They some of these guys are going on a Friday night, so like it's to go to Newcastle on a Friday nights and then go. To be fair, it'll be a night out, so fair enough.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so maybe you make a good. There's a positive there, but like that's your whole weekend. That trip is your whole weekend, basically. Oh fuck's sake! Do we boycott next season when you're in the championship? Asking for what, you're going to boycott my channel, or are you asking if I'm going to boycott West Ham? I'm boycotting West Ham if that's what you mean. Oh no, do we boycott you next season? I've just read the question properly. Please don't boycott my channel. Knowing please don't boycott my channel. I that is a very Elijah question as well. So
Yeah, it is.
Fuck's sake, Elijah, man. This whole day has just been fucking bullying, bro. It's been a whole day of bullying today. So I appreciate Elijah. Thank you, mate. No one boycott the channel, please. I doubt I'm gonna lose subscribers. There's gonna be some fucking dickhead every week in the comments be like, I can't believe you lost the fucking hole away from home. Like, I can't believe you lost a hole. Like, I can't believe
Wrexham
you
walked into your crib and won 3-0.
Yeah, I can't believe you lost to Deadpool FC. I can't believe you lost to Sheffield United again. Like, yeah, the thanks, guys. I told you we weren't going to get promoted straight away, and that's going to be the next one, because people think we're going to get promoted straight away. So
no, I don't think you are. I can't lie.
We're not.
If you had good owners and this is just a bad season in isolation, and you're trying to sort, that's not. I mean, look at Norwich, bro. They got no shot of freaking promotion, man. Because they're dusty.
So bad.
They're run by some dusty, cheap ass owners, bro. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, it's the product of the English owner. I think English people are the worst at owning a club, and the reason why I say that is because
cheap.
They bank on they bank on just like the sustainable factor of like,
oh yeah,
we only pay what we earn and what all of that shit, and then that doesn't get you anywhere. You can't go to the next level doing that. It's like that Steve Parish is actually a bad owner. Like, Steve Parish is actually a bad owner. Like, people don't realize this. He is a bad owner.
He's made some good hires.
Yeah.
But when the problem is when they make bad hires, they don't correct them and they flirt with relegation when they have better players than exactly. It's so reliant. They're so reliant on hiring a good manager like Glasner and a sporting director, and the problem is the replacement. Do you trust him to do that?
Bro, whoever they replace with Glasner is just not going to follow through unless they get someone that can play somewhat similar. But I thought that's the only way I can think.
They're gonna hire Will Still is some bullshit.
He's doing shit right now.
Or an old guy. They're gonna hire
Bro, if Potter wasn't at Sweden, they'd probably hire him.
Yeah.
We'll get Nuno next. When we fucking sack him.
Nuno getting passed around like a village bicycle, man. Oh my lord, yo.
London line bike, bro. All of my days, bro. Like local slag, local fucking slag. Like just the proper local slag. Like, you know what it is? That's what it is with the English owners though. Like, people like Palace fans were protesting against Parish when he brought back Hodgson and they lost to Arsenal. It's like, where are you trying to take us, sort of thing. Where are you trying to take us?
They don't know. That's the issue.
Yeah,
they don't know where they're taking their own club. I think that's the whole issue in all of this.
And that's what you get with like this. Even the Southampton owners, they're fucking horrible. The Sport Republic, whatever they're called, they're fucking shit. They try to go for the youth project every single year, and it's like, every single time you've done this, it's not gone well. It's not gone well. Like, they're horrible managerial appointments, horrible player recruitment, and they keep trying to sign players that have just broken through in academies that are not ready for first team football. Like people could do the opposite too much. Parish got lucky with Glasner. He hired Hodgson multiple times and Vieira. Probably Hodgson again. Hodgson's not got a job right now. He's probably sick of his wife. He probably wants to come back. People forget he's still alive. Like, big up to Hodgson, man. But people, I remember when he made a pass in training and someone said that shoved, that shaved 5 hours of his life. Like, I was like, fucking hell.
English Joe Biden Mark 5, man. Yo, Roy Hodgson, dude. These English Joe Bidens, man. They need to follow up and do what Joe Biden did, man. Just go to the old folks' home. Someone will take care of you and all of your freaking money, and they'll pass it down to, your granddaughter and all these people. Like, just hang up the clipboard, hang up the Amarim tactic board, man. It's over.
Hey, put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
The fries
stop coaching football, man. Just please stop.
Please stop it and get some help.
And clubs. Stop asking them. Stop.
Why are you asking Roy Hodgson to manage?
Yeah. Let the guy be.
We need a nurse to manage the times he has to shit, bro. Like, he's got that old by now, bro. Like, we do not need to see Roy Hodgson in football anymore. We don't need to see that shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Last word on this. Prediction? Yeah, I was literally about to ask you. Okay. I'm going 2-0 Newcastle.
2-0 as well for me. I don't think we'll play as great as maybe. I thought Brentford were really good against you guys the first half. Second half, they were all right. I didn't ever think it was close. I don't think I watched the Leeds game, but I heard they kind of killed you in the first half, and then it was just vibes for the rest. Yeah. And they didn't really have anything to fear. So maybe we'll do the same. We'll just blitz you and come out swinging first half, and then just like a fucking mid-off for the rest of it. I think that's maybe what it'll be.
Essentially, we're getting dicked. That's what's gonna happen. We're just gonna get dicked. Like that's what.
I'll go with Voltamata to score 1, and I'll go with Bruno G. Bruno Guimaraes to score the other.
I'm going Elanga and Harvey Barnes because Harvey Barnes was against West Ham all the time, and Elanga is typical. Like, it's typical. Elanga will score somehow.
Brendan Aronson is like a cracker version of Elanga, so like, he scored. So
I literally in that watch log I was like, this guy's shit, and that's gonna come back to bite me. I said this guy is shit in the start of the stream. I was like, he's going to score, and he's gonna come back to bite me. Like, it's gonna come back to. I'm pretty sure I said this one's gonna come back to bite me. He's gonna score, and he fucking scored. So brilliant, typical Mikes once again, bro. Yes, Captain Waterman in the FPL, John. But yeah, we're gonna end it here, people. Make sure to subscribe to Steve. His link is in the title. I'm gonna redirect to Sarcasm City TV. They're doing a members only Q&A. So go and say Mike's Raid along the way. And yeah, we'll catch you on Sunday for the match reaction. Take care.